Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. Big voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example.
It's Adriano! They want to be quick to recover this. There's the delivery. Tries to get it clear. Bruno Fernandes. Now Diallo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Defending of the desperate variety. Ahmad. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Costa Curta. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Yamal! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Zico carries the ball down the right. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Matheus Cunha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's gone searching cross-field. He's found some space. Now the terrific header. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
No goals as yet. Yamal running with the ball. Lovely feet. Hangs in a cross. And it's hoisted clear. Euro. Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Rodri. And it's Zico. Tries to play it through. Yamal picks it up out wide. He's got tall. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
De Ligt. And Dalot getting on for a third of the way through the game. It's a really well-measured ball. Olise. Zico. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Zico. And he's had a hit! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Casemiro. Now Diallo. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Dalot. No, that's been intercepted. Zico. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Driving forward. It's Zico! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
No outsmarting him this time. And it's Dallo. Sheshko. Played out wide. Ahmad. He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Van Belten. Thuram. Yamal. Zico. And he's managed to get free. And a chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
There will be 1 minute.
Bruno Fernandes. Pinches it off him. Costa Curta. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Chance, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Thuram. And it's Zico. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Driving through the middle. Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ahmad. That's the throw. Olise. Well read, nice interception. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Oh, nice touch. Yamal. Pings it across. De Ligt clears it away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Ahmad. Casemiro. picked out brilliantly.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Well, in probably an entirely one-sided game, still up for grabs. Nothing to show for all the pressure. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the flag has stayed down. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Looking for options for movement. Olise goes for a shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Roll! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That's good play. And he's cut it out. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a sharp pass. Diogo Dalot. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's Dalot. Oh, well measured. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Shoots! Oh, it's there! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's roll! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Messi. Rodri. I think we're just about done here. Diogo Dalot. Messi demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's Casemiro. Played out to the right. Now it's Ahmad. And that's been intercepted. And that is that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan club members who